So apparently, Labour is now going full woke, because what they're basically edging towards doing is banning porn. So it first came with, the the internet ID thing, which was just a guise for the government to start controlling our lives and stuff. And Labour is going on to banning different types of porn. It's starting with two things, where it's in the guise of protecting women and girls. But the thing is, once they start banning porn that they don't like, even if they have like a justification for it of protecting women and girls, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, and it's going to the point where it's going to destroy the West. And it's just like, we won't be living in a Western country in the UK anymore. We'll be living in like an Eastern theocracy. And this is basically like Christian wokeism. And it reminds me of the trigonometry guys going in this like woke Christian thing, where they're basically talking about like critiquing like OnlyFans, and it's just like, you had people in the comments then basically egging them on, saying like, oh, we need to ban OnlyFans and all this kind of stuff. And this is like woke moral purity testing nonsense. So woke is, so basically Labour are going in this woke, like sort of like extreme Christian theocracy type thing of like moral superiority and banning things that they don't like. So yeah, Labour goes woke. Moral purity testing and controlling lives, and because the thing with porn, whether you like it or not, it's just it is a matter of freedom of speech and freedom of expression, and it's just another like breaching in our freedoms and things like that. Like, so that's what woke is about. It's about purity testing and creating like an unrealistic kind of like expectation of humanity. And it's just like, we're not perfect beings, and it's kind of like moral purity with like the abortion thing as well, banning abortion. And it's like, how long is it before like Labour starts if they're going down this porn route, banning porn, maybe they'll end up banning abortion next, turning us into like a woke theocracy. This is going to lead to the end of Western civilization as we know it. Using porn as a way of like getting into our lives and controlling what we can and can't do. Anyway, hope you liked the video. For more politics and political theory, stay tuned to the pioneer of true centrism. Like, comment, and hype the video. Most importantly, like and subscribe.